Okay, so at the Aubrey Park Hotel, we've just finished the 7th of November press conference for the Out and About Olivia Goodwin main event show at York Hall. I'm joined by Rakeem Noble. How you doing, Rakeem? He's even got his card, just in case you forgot. Rakeem, how you doing, first of all?
Yeah, I'm doing good, feeling fine.
How's the preparation for this fight gone?
Preparation for this fight, I always outdo myself. After every fight, I always think, what more can I do to the next fight to build upon it, to improve? But this fight, I've done it again. New routines, new fitness workouts, new diet, new plans, new everything. Altitude's been raised. I'm ready.
So how often do you do that? I mean, is that something you do all the time, Rakeem, from fight to fight? Do you look to change up a lot, or is it just small tweaks? Or
generally, it's small tweaks. Generally, I look at my last fight plan, I look at what I've done, what I could have done better, and I just make small tweaks. And before I know it, next thing I know, a lot has changed in the whole plan, and I just go with the flow. So it might be, oh, maybe I should start eating more of this and less of that. Then I bring in a whole new item of food, or maybe I should start training more this way or more of that way. Maybe I should do plyometrics, maybe I should do swimming, maybe I should do strength. And before I know, my week compared to my last fight is looking completely different of how my regime is. So it happens.
Do you record everything, Rakeem? Are you the type of person that notes everything down, note down times, note down weights? Is that the kind of way you do your training?
Yes, in a way I do. I note down what exercise I do, what training regimes I go through, what I do each day. I have a little note of what foods I'm eating, how my diet's planning out. I weigh myself every day just to keep track of how it's going. So yeah, I do keep like a physical log of everything that I'm doing, just so I can see the improvements and work on to the next thing.
So obviously Steve spoke highly of you in the press conference, said there's some big fights out there for you in 2016. Obviously been brought along nicely. Obviously we compared to Josh Warrington about having the right fights at the right time, bringing you along. How do you feel in yourself your career's progressing?
I think my career's progressing extremely well. For what I'm working with here, if you look at my record, like I said, I have 9 fights. The majority of them have either had balanced records or positive records. I've not had many opponents. I think I've had 1 or 2 that have had negative records. They've all been coming to win. I made my debut in September. 2 years later, I've had 9 fights, all wins. I've progressed at a fast rate. I've excelled. And yeah, now we'll talk about big things, Southern area titles, big shows, so I'm happy with how it's gone.
So where are you training at the moment? I think you're in Miguel's gym, aren't you, in London?
I've been in Miguel's since the day I turned professional. Hold up. Yo, fellas, come on.
Sorry, mate, sorry.
It's cool. I've been at Miguel's from the day I've started fighting as a pro. Been there since, and it's been going well. I've had no reason to leave. They've been getting me wins, they've been getting me in shape, they've been showing me the tricks of the trade. So yeah.
Are you the type of fighter that looks a lot into your opponent, or do you leave that down to your coaching team?
I leave that to the coaching team, but they always said to me that they don't like to bother looking at too much of the other fighter because you get a false impression of what they are. You see their best, and it just puts you off. So what they normally tell me is just find out if he's orthodox or southpaw, big puncher or not, and we'll take it from there.
Nigel Benn once said that, actually. I put a status on Facebook about it the other day. Nigel Benn once said, I've never been beat up by a TV screen. I never watch too much of the TV. What you see on a videotape doesn't necessarily represent the fight that gets in the ring with you. Do you agree with that statement?
I do in a way. I do agree with that, because you watch a video of them, you watch their best fight, you watch them at their best, doing their most. And when you get in the ring, you've got a bit of intimidation, you're a bit worried that, oh, they could do this to me, they could do that to me. So I think the best thing to do, which I've been doing, is just focusing on my training, focusing on my diet, focusing on my mental state. And yeah, as long as I do what I need to do in the day, he ain't gonna be able to do what he wants to do in the day, because I've got the stronger willpower and I've got the stronger game plan.
Talking about mental state, Rakeem, obviously it's been widely publicised about you know, fighters suffering from depression. Is that, how important is the mental state in boxing?
Oh gosh, we could be here for a whole other hour talking about that. Mind state in boxing is so much. Mind state in boxing can mean practically almost everything. You could be in good shape, you could be physically fit, sharp, strong. If you just don't have the willpower or the mental strength to be in there, you will only go so far. You've seen countless fighters get halfway through a career and just break down from the stress going on in their life, family, loved ones, situations of money, just life. Life brings them down. Life beats them, not their opponent. Life beats them. So I think mental state is absolutely everything. That's why when leading up to my fights, everything's cleared. I ain't worried about nothing else. No other stresses, just boxing. This is my big event, this is my main event, this is my pay-per-view, this is my world title, this is absolutely everything. And on that day, I'm conquering it, and after that, then I can get back to life.
All right, Rakeem, so if people want to follow your career, people want to get in contact with, people want to buy a ticket, how can they get hold of you? You're on Facebook, you're on Twitter?
I am on Facebook.
Rakeem Noble on Facebook?
Add the name there, I'm on Facebook. And from there you can find my Twitter, my Instagram, no other social media, but at the Facebook, I'll take it from there.
Rakeem, look, we look really forward to it. It's a really good fight. Like I say, it's two undefeated fighters going against each other, and we look forward to your performance on Saturday.
See you there.